Welcome to Femme Frequency, a Q&A with epic women in the music industry during Women in Music Month. We're asking all the burning questions. Did someone put these questions through JST Heat? Because they're hot. Today, our guest is Naushin Qureshi. All right, Naushin, introduce yourself. Who are you? What do you do in the industry?
My name is Naushin Qureshi and I'm a guitarist from India. I also make cover videos for fun, and beyond that, I teach music theory.
So what are some of the tools you use every day in the music industry that help you reach your goals?
First and foremost, it would be my guitars and the metronome. I use Ibanez Geo, that is GRG270 for practice, and my Ibanez RGT1270PB for my live shows and also some of the cover videos. And of course, lastly, the RG8, that is for fun. Other than that, it would be my Mac and the basic setup. So Logic Pro X going straight into the sound card, that is Focusrite Scarlett. Then it is either in the monitors or the headphones depending on who I want to bug around. Lastly, of course, my video recording setup, that is Canon SL3 and DaVinci Resolve.
How do you see the role of women evolving in the music industry?
So I feel that women are quite underrepresented. They always have been, and even now that's the case, at least up to a certain degree. I've seen that a lot of women are picking up music as a career, and I've been blessed seeing all sorts of female musicians and having role models, as well as having inspiring women around me right now. So that gives me hope for the future. You can also see a lot of women occupying powerful positions and a lot of all female bands or female fronted bands, so there's stereotypes being broken. Gender gaps also are going to be reduced in the future, so I think in a decade or so maybe the role of women is going to be a lot stronger than it is now, although the progress is slow.
What's your craziest or favorite road, studio, or music story?
So I haven't had a lot of experience in this regard to have a crazy story as of now, but with the little experience that I have, I can say playing at 4 a.m. was one new or exciting experience, or the craziest one, so to speak. It was a band competition with my friends. It was in another city, and it was just for fun. It wasn't anything serious or a professional show or anything. And the new experience about it was I was literally seeing the hustle and bustle, everything, literally all the people and the life moving on like it was daytime. It was literally after midnight that I was seeing all those things. So that was very new for me. My whole day and my whole schedule was turned upside down. And I warmed up at 3 a.m. And then I played at 3:30 or 4 a.m. and it was really exciting playing to a full audience at that time. It was a new experience, I would say.
What have you been working on or practicing lately?
So I have been practicing a lot of technical workouts. Those are a constant in my practice schedule. I have a lot of strength building or speed exercises because those are necessary to keep up my physical stamina. Beyond that, I also pick up songs for covers that are new for me or different for me, where I can learn a lot of new musical concepts, new way of phrasing, or different scalic passages, or even trying new odd tunings or odd time signatures. As for some things I want to learn ahead or continue ahead is brushing up on my sight singing and sight reading skills. Those are some lessons I had back in the day of my classes. Now I have a gap that I need to fill again.
If you could describe yourself as an artist in one word, what would that be?
That's a difficult question. One word, just one word. So if you asked me this question a year ago or any time earlier, I would have said words like determined or disciplined or professional. But today I can say that I'm a versatile artist. So versatile in the sense that you can put me in any studio, any venue or any stage and I would just play perfectly fine. I can fit in, I can play, and I can gel with the group wherever I am. I can also play multiple genres of music, not just metal. I enjoy playing blues, funk, jazz fusion, still learning and just touching the tip for jazz, but it's something I enjoy. And pop, J-rock, rap, soft rock, post rock, you name it. There's quite a lot of genres that I can literally go on and on about. and of course my usual, that is progressive metal and gent metal and metalcore.
What are your goals for this year? Where do you want your career to take you in the future?
First is I want to finish my Trinity College grade 8 music theory exam. I have completed grade 7, it was 2 months ago. Then I want to study or learn something about music business and music industry. That could be through any courses or anything available online, looking through the resources. After that, I would like to focus a little bit on posting consistently. That's one area that needs work. Let's talk about writing. It's one area that I need to tackle head on, improvisation, writing my originals. But I've learned not to judge what I play or practice, so that journey will be smoother.
One of my favorite questions is taken from Craig Reynolds' podcast, The Downbeat, and it's actually a series of questions. All right, I'm putting you in the seat of you curating a festival, your ideal festival. Where's it gonna be?
As for the location within India, I would pick Shillong. It's a beautiful place. I haven't been there, but if given the option, I would definitely pick it because it has a wide culture of music, first of all. Secondly, it is also popular for a lot of music festivals already. For international options, I would pick European countries, maybe Germany, Sweden, Netherlands or Switzerland. Scenic places are a must.
All right, who's headlining?
The headliner is extremely difficult to pick. I have so many artists I would want to have. Maybe I would have Kiko Loureiro first or Sarah Longfield. They are my top influences. Then I would have Martin Miller or Matteo Mancuso, Matthias Assato or Larry Basilio, Victor Wooten, Anika Niles. The list is endless. Bands like Tesseract, Animals as Leaders, oh my god, I cannot even think of one or two, or a shorter list would be impossible to make.
What's the first song on the set list?
As for the set list, first song in my set list would always be an unreleased original because it just hits home for some reason. Maybe if it wasn't an original, I would play a cover song. This one everyone knows, it's called Layla. It's a earworm for me.
Is there a specific outfit that you would wear?
For the outfit, it depends. So far I've been wearing different outfits based on the style of music I was playing. So if I was playing funk or blues or anything lighter, I would wear a sundress or a printed nice colorful dress, and that with heels, block heels or something. And if I was playing a metal show or something like gent or something that involved 8-string, I would wear leather, boots or a leather jacket or something that made me look very goth. But it also depends on the weather, of course, you know it.
And of course, what gear are you bringing?
For that, I would of course have my Ibanez RGT, that is the RGT 1270PB. Above that, I'd like to add Ibanez AZ or Ibanez Q for all the cleaner or funkier stuff. And for pedal board, I've been using Boss ME80. That is something I have and I use right now. But given the imagination and given the option, I would go for maybe Fractal Audio, XFX or FM3 depending on the size, of course. I haven't tried Quad Cortex, but I also would consider that one. And if I'm feeling very creative, I would go for a custom pedal board where a tube screamer is a must. As for the amps, I would pick, I've always been sure of a few amps, that is Marshall JCM 800, Mesa Boogie Dual Rectifier or Engel Fireball. Those three, they are pretty good. They get the work done, I think.
Alright, what's your catering gonna be for this festival?
Oh my god, there's so much I can include. There's a lot of gourmet food, there's a lot of street food. I would involve every single cuisine there is. Beyond that, I want to be inclusive for all the people. I want to include vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, lactose-free. There's one thing I would mention. There's a lot of Indian food beyond curries. So that I would bring to my festivals. People of the world need to try that.
Thank you so much, Naushin, for being a part of this. I had a blast learning about you as an artist.
Thank you so much, Erin and JST, for having me for this amazing series. It's a pleasure. Happy Women in Music Month at JST.
If you haven't checked out Naushin yet, check her out here. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Femme Frequency. Follow Joey Sturgis Towns for more exciting things coming during Women in Music Month and more Femme Frequencies. Peace!